Hello and welcome to Khan's Tech Lab. As you know, we are working on Java Basics series and we have covered a few sessions. And the last session was about linear search. In this session, we will understand binary search and also how to implement binary search in Java. Before going to the actual code, we will first understand binary search with the help of an Excel sheet. And also, we will revisit linear search once again. In the linear search, we were given an array of numbers and we were asked to find a key, for example 6. So what we did was we iterated through the elements of the key of the array and searched for the key. For example, we searched, we tried to match the key with the first element one. If it got failed, we will go to second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth until we reach the actual element which is matching to the key. So this is a simple technique and also useful for smaller data sets. When it comes to larger data sets, there is a limitation here that it consumes more time because we are searching from every element of the array. So there are several other techniques to reduce the time complexity. One of them is binary search. In binary search, what we do is we will split the array into two equal parts based on the length. For example, the length of the array here is 8. As you can see, the count of the array elements is 8. So there are 8 elements. So the length is 8. Now we will first split them into two equal halves. First subarray and second subarray. And then based on the middle element, we will compare the key. If the value of the key matches with the middle element, then we will just print it. Otherwise, if it is less than, for example, if the key is 2, then it is less than the middle element is 4, then we will search only in this first subarray. If it is greater, for instance of this example, the 6 key is greater than middle element which is 4, so we will search only in the second array. So for this, we need to know a few things. First thing we need is indexes. As you know, the indexes will start from 0. And second thing we need is starting start index. So as you can see here, the start index is 0. And we need to know the end index. So the end index is very simple. End index is always equals to length minus. What is the length? The length of the array is 8. So the last index is 8 minus 1, which is 7. As you can see here, this is the end index, which is 7. Now we need to know the mid index. So mid index is very simple, is equals to start index plus end index divided by, in this case, 0 plus 7 by 2, which is rounded to 3. Now we will first check. There are three conditions we need to check. Array of mid equal to key. Second is, or let me just do this way, equal to key. Then, or if it is greater than key, or if it is less than key. So, array of mid. For example, here array of mid is array of So mid is 3, array of mid, array of index 3. Array of index 3 is the value is 4. It is 4. What is the key? Key is 6. So 4 is equal to 6. This is wrong. So 4 is greater than 6. This is also wrong. Or I can just say false. False. Is 4 less than 6? The answer is true. So I'll mark it in green. Now, if 4 is less than 6, we need not to search in the first subarray. We can search only in the second subarray. Now, what we have to do is we have to change the start index. Start index now is not 0, it has become 4. So we will search from start index 4. The formula to calculate this to change the start index is very simple. It is nothing but start index is equals to the second time when we do the start index here. I can just write the formula here. Start index is equals to mid index plus 1. What if this number, this key is less than the middle? For example, if it is the key is 2, in that case, the start index will remain the same, but the end index will change. So the end index will become end index is equals to mid index minus 1. That's all. So we need to remember only these things, that if we want to search the key when it is less than the middle value and we want to search it in the first subarray, then we need to change the end index. And if the key value is greater than the mid value, then we have to search in the second subarray. And the formula to change the start index in this case is start index equal to mid index plus 1. And if it is the other way, the end index will be end index equal to mid minus 1. And the mid index will change as per the new subarray. So now coming back to the actual condition, our array of mid, which is 4, is less than the key, which is 6. This is true. So we need to search in this subarray. Now the start index has been changed to mid index plus 1, which is now 4. Now the start index is 4. Let me change it to 4 here. And end index will remain the same, which is 7. Now the mid index is start plus end by 2, which is equals to 4 plus 7 by, let me do this way, is equals to 4 plus 4 plus 7 by, which is 5.5. If we round it, it will become 5. So now the mid index is 5. What is the mid index? This is the mid index. Now let us see if the value matches or not. So the key is 6, the start index is 5, and the start index is 4 and the end index is 7, and the key is 6 and the mid index is 5. The mid index 5 is 6. Now the value of mid index, which is array of 5 is 6. So is it equals to key? So this condition is true. So now we can just print it that we found the key. Now let us understand this with the help of Java program. As usual, we will first create a Java class and we'll call it as binary search, and I will write a main method. And first I will take a array, and I would like to take the same array from here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 and 9. I will take a key equal to 6. Now I will just take start index is equals to 0, and I will take end index is equals to array dot length minus 1. Now we need the middle index. For that we will first check a condition in the while loop. The condition is start index should be less than end index. One more thing to keep in mind is this binary search is effective when the keys are sorted, when the array is sorted. If the array is not sorted, then this binary search may not give the effective results. So, whenever we are trying to use the binary search, it is recommended to sort the array from ascending to in the ascending order or descending order to get the proper results. Now, when the keys start index less than end index, we will create a middle index is equals to start index plus end index by, and now our next step is to compare. First condition is if array of mid index is equals to key. In this case, first thing we will do is print that key. Our key was this one found at index, and we will just give the mid index here, and we will just return. The second condition, else if array of mid index is greater than key. In this case, what we will do is we will make the end index is equals to mid minus 1, and else if array of mid index less than key. In this case, we will just make start index equals to mid plus 1. Now, finally, else we will just print element not found or key not found. Let us try to run this program. As you can see, the key 6 has been found at index 5, and which is true. We can just search for key 2. As you can see, the key 2 has been found at index 1. So 0 and 1. Let me debug and show you how this is working. I'm adding a debugger here, breakpoint, and debugging it. As you can see, we have an array and we have a key. The start index is 0 and end index is 7. And the middle index is 3. As you can see here, middle index is 3. Now, the first condition got failed. Even the second condition failed. The third condition is true. So, which is nothing but array of mid index, which is 4 is less than key, which is 6. So, I am making the mid index, the start index is mid index plus 1. So, now we are iterating in the second half, second subarray, and we will just again search. The start index has become 4 and end index is 3. So it started from searching from here 5, 6, 8, 9. Then the array of mid index is 5. Array of 5 is nothing but 6. So we found it. So 5 is equal to 5. Now we are printing and we are returning from the condition saying that key 6 found at index 5. So this way we can search for the keys in the arrays with the help of binary search. Hope you understood the logic and you understood the mechanism. If you still have any queries, please drop a comment in the comment section. And if you have already not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe and like the video. Thank you.